name's Connor. This is my submission for week 4. So this week involved fixing up everything all together. This is the submission, and then also including interactivity in the last activity. So this is the last week, and this is the submission. So I'll just go through everything that's been done this week, and then the overall of everything I've done as well. So the first activity you'll see, I reworked how everything's laid out so that you're able to access it if the phone is turned as well, rather than just this way around. So the first thing I did was look at turning the activity and being able to access everything as well. And then I also added a about button. So what the about button does is that it pretty much brings up an alert that just displays what the app is about. So it goes into detail here, and then once pressed OK, it takes you back to this activity here. And then when you click on create new notes, it'll take you to this activity here. So it'll have a note title and a note content. So in order to save the note, you need to have both a title and then the content that you want to have inside of it as well. So if you do only fill in one of them and click add note, it'll come up with an alert saying warning, both need to be filled in before it can be saved. We'll click OK. Good thing as well is that every time a button is clicked, unless it's this one here, it keeps it as is. If we get to the end here and then we fill in both and we click add note, it'll bring up this prompt and you'll say, do you want to add the note, and confirm. It'll add it, and it'll also reset these so that they're blank, so you don't have to go back into it in backspace and fill it in once again. It'll clear it out. So this is what it looks like when it's been added, and it'll add a little toast down here as well, just saying note added, or if you click cancel, it'll say note wasn't added as well. So you can keep doing that with every note. So make sure that both the title and the content is filled in before it's added, and then you can just keep adding as many notes as you want. And then once you click view all notes, it'll take you to the next activity, which is the focus of this week, as well as finalizing everything. So it displays every note that you've made in a list view, and then you can click on, so it just displays the title of the notes. When you click on the title, it'll bring up another alert and it'll say the title and then what's inside as well. So that's the title and then that's the content. So everyone will display just the title. When you click on it, it'll also display the content as well. And different ones obviously provide the different ones. So if you click on the second one, it brings up the second content. You click on the third one, so on. You also have the ability to delete it. So if you click delete, it'll remove it as well. And that's pretty much all from this week. So this week was pretty much looking at finalizing everything, so making sure that every different model is taken into account. So the icons and the photos that have been used, each required device has been added. So it doesn't matter what device you use, the icons should display. And then the tilting the screen has also been taken into account. And if you tilt the screen, the data will not be removed as well, so that's been taken into account. And then pretty much it was just focusing on adding alerts and the functionality for the third and final activity. So that was pretty much everything from this week. Thanks.